Alrighty, hi soul family, welcome back to my channel. So today's pick a card reading is going to be on how do they feel about you. So if you need more time to meditate on each image, the timestamps will be down in the description box. I love you guys and I'll see you in whatever pile that you choose. Alrighty, hi pile number one, welcome to your reading. So this is going to be on how do they feel about you. So the person on your mind lately, how do they feel about my pile number one? How do they feel about my pile number one, spirit, the person on their mind? How does this person feel about my pile number one? How does this person feel about my pile number ones? Let's connect to pile number one's energy. How does this person feel about my pile number ones? Alrighty, spirit, how does this person feel about my pile number one? Get that for the background. How does this person feel? How does this person feel about my pile number ones? Pile number one, they feel like you're very grounding. This person feels safe in your energy, safe to fully be themselves, safe to grow into the person that they were meant to be. So I feel like they feel like you're their purpose partner, okay? Or like soulmate or friend. You're like, or if this is a friend, they feel like you guys were destined to be together. Your energy feels very sacred, very nurturing, very still, okay? Like it feels like time slows down when you're together and it's just so intentional, okay? Like every moment feels special to them. They feel like you're a very special person and that being with you will allow them to grow and to develop into the person that they were always meant to be, okay? So we have the Hanged Man, we have the Seven of Pentacles, and we have the Three of Cups. So they feel like you're a best friend to them, okay? Things feel fun. Things feel very grounded with you. I feel like pile number one, this could be a relationship where you guys meet up to do the simplest things. Like you guys could be doing grocery shopping together, watching a television show together, reading a book together, or just parallel playing together. You're in the same room and this person just feels like you're a gift from the stars, okay? Because even I'm looking at your image and in her hair there's like little sparkles and it's just reminding me of outer space. So they just feel like you're very special to them and they want to grow with you. I feel like this person could have been around a very chaotic environment, grow up with like chaotic parents, an alcoholic parent, something very dysregulated, and your energy feels like it helps regulate them, okay? That's what's coming through. So this is how they feel about you. So the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck, how do they feel about you? Pile number one, they want to plan a future with you. They can see like you guys growing old together, okay? That's what's coming through. They want to see the world with you. They want to try new things with you. They don't mind like being in the beginning stages of anything with you. As long as you're in their life, they feel like they've completed, like if you're in their life, they feel like they can die a happy person, okay? That's coming through. This feels very loving and gentle, okay? So your person could have that energy. How do they feel about my pile number ones? I feel like you guys laugh a lot together, and I feel like you guys both dress in the most like adorable outfits together, okay? Like maybe you guys like to match together, so they enjoy those moments with you as well. How do they feel about my pile number ones, spirit? How do they feel about my pile number ones? How do they feel about my pile number ones? How do they feel about my pile number ones? How do they feel about my pile number ones? How do they feel about my pile number ones? Ooh, pile number one, I feel like they see you as a very wise soul, an old sage like kind of energy. We have the King of Swords that fell out, but I feel like it's the things that you say that really get them. Okay, like pile number one, I know you probably don't consider yourself to be like so smart, but like for some reason I'm getting the energy that you don't consider yourself to be those so smart, but they consider you to be very smart and intelligent. Okay, they're gonna ask you for your advice because they value your advice. They value the words that you speak. Okay, they can see you as a very well established person. They can see you writing a book someday. They can see you giving giving motivational speeches to other people, the younger, the youth, you know what I mean? They know that your words are going to also impact other people as well. They see you as very inspirational, okay? That's how they feel about you. How do they feel about my pile number ones? Oh my god, they want to get you pregnant. Okay. Pile number one, they want to give you the world. They want to have children with you. Okay. They want to see you. They want to make a family with you. Okay. And that's how they feel about you, pile number one. I feel like this person never really saw themselves as a very traditional person, but it's something about your energy that makes them want to do everything for you. And I'm even looking in the back, it's like there's a rainbow in your image, and it's like you feel like a gift after such a dark time that they're coming through, that they're coming out of. Okay. Or maybe they're still going through the dark time, but like you are the rainbow within that storm, you know what I mean? And that's how you make them feel. Okay. They also love the makeup that you have as well. I'm getting from this energy, because the devil fell on the Two of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. What I'm getting from this energy, pile number one, you challenge their limited beliefs. Okay, anything that was ever holding them back. I feel like because they love you so much, they are trying to make sure that they don't fall into the trap of not allowing themselves to have more, because they know with you they have to allow themselves to open up and fully receive your love, pile number one. So I feel like they want you to know, this is coming through, that they do struggle with that, you know. They do struggle with receiving your love. Okay, because I feel like you guys are very straightforward people. So like if you're trying to love them, you probably would just be like, dude, just let me love you, or girl, just let me love you, you know what I mean? You communicate that you want to do certain things for them, and they have certain limitations that come up why there's a bit of a resistance there. Okay, that's just coming through, and I'm sharing it because they want me to communicate that to you. They love how patient you are with this as well, because pile number one, you've also allowed yourself to transform and let go of the limitations that you had surrounding love. Okay, and you know that takes a lot of deep shadow work and growth, you know what I mean? So I feel like you are willing to grow with this person. Okay, and they're willing to grow with you, and that's how they feel about you, is that you're long term, and you guys don't you don't subscribe to the whole like come healed, you know what I mean? Like as long as you see each other doing the work, you're gonna support each other. Okay, as long as one person is not trying to offload their shadow work onto you, and vice versa, you're gonna do the work. Okay, you guys are gonna be together. Sorry, I don't know why I said you're gonna do the work, but you are gonna do the work, but you know what I mean. How do they feel about my pile number ones? How do they feel about my pile number ones? How do they feel about my pile number ones? We have the Three of Pentacles that popped out. You're easy to work with, pile number one. They feel like they can see themselves like having a business with you, working together on some type of project together. Okay, I feel like they also love the quality time that you guys spend together. So if you guys are intentional about that, creating that space for each other, they really enjoy that with you. They love like games. I'm getting like board games, card games, you know what I mean? Like just like the quality time and the intentional time you have together. And they're looking forward to having this when you guys also have children, or if you already have children and you do that with your children, they enjoy that as well. Okay, how do they feel about my pile number ones? Pile number one, the Six of Cups fell out, and they feel like you're a very giving person, and you don't have any strings attached to when you give to someone. Okay, so they don't feel like when you give to them that it comes with strings. Okay, They also feel like you have this youthful energy to you, pile number 1. Being around you just reminds them of how young they are at heart, because you embody your inner child so easily, and they admire this about you. How easily you can find pockets of joy no matter where you are. Okay, it could be raining and you're laughing because your hair is all soaked in the rain, like something like that. You know what I mean? You feel like a breath of fresh air, pile number 1, and I really love that. It just, your energy makes me want to smile. So I feel like that's how they feel. You know what I mean? Let's see. Let's get a different deck. I feel like also we have the Knight of Swords on the bottom, and I feel like Spirit's telling me that they feel like all they can do is focus on you 24/7. Pile number 1, you're on their mind a lot. Okay, you're on their mind a lot. Okay, that's coming through. I feel like I want to grab a different deck. Let's get some of my decks that I created. Let's see. Mantras. So we have the power of your words again. Remember the power of your words. So we spoke about that in the beginning. Pile number 1, they could see your, like, whatever you say to them, they repeat it in their head as a way to kind of help them through whatever cycle that they're going through. Your words leave an impact on them. Okay, and I feel like you're very intentional with the words that you speak to other people, and they love that about you. So we have, you are the luckiest soul in the whole universe. So that's how they feel about you, pile number 1. They feel very lucky to have you. They feel like you're a blessing, that like this is the one good thing that I can say God did for me. You know what I mean? I feel like you make them believe in a higher power simply because they got you. Okay, that's very sweet. We have old soul. So they feel like you have old soul energy. So even if you're very young, they feel like you've been here before. Okay, and this is why you make them believe in something else. We have Virgo. So maybe you are a Virgo, or this person is a Virgo, or you guys have Virgo placements. You have surrender. The less you know, the better. So you make them feel like they can surrender to you, pile number 1. Be themselves completely. Like, you make them feel like they can let go of society's pressures that they put on them, whatever pressures that they go through. I feel like you really, like, how do I put this? Like, how sometimes people can say that you will never really know someone because there's always going to be a part of them that you just don't know, because people tend to keep their shadow to themselves. I feel like you make this person feel like they can also share their shadow side with you, share their deepest, darkest fears, their deepest, darkest thoughts, and you don't judge them. And you come off, you have this like bubbly exterior, this like loving exterior, and they just can't believe that you love them so unconditionally, and your love just feels very freeing. You know what I mean? Like love without limitations. We have third house, Gemini, communication. Oh, wow. This is really crazy. Your words, pile number 1, is coming through. They really love the way that you speak, the way that your voice sounds as well. You have Pinterest board. Create a visualization of your dream life. So what I'm getting from this is it has manifestation, creativity. You feel like you came straight off the Pinterest board, pile number 1. Okay, like you are a manifestation, and we spoke on that earlier. We have click shuffle on your playlist 3 times, and that's a channeled song. So click shuffle on your playlist 3 times, and that's a song about how they feel about you. Okay, drop it down below if you like the song that you channeled as well. We have fake friends. Number 1, you could be telling your partner as well about some people in their circle that don't really mean them well, and they trust your words like crazy. Okay, so they value what you have to say, and they know that you have this very deep intuition, so you can spot when someone doesn't mean them well. So they really do appreciate that about you, how protective you are of them and how honest you are as well. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to tell them what to do, but you are going to tell them the things that you pick up on and how that person actually feels about them as well. And they love that about you. We have, you are being heavily protected right now. Oh my God, did we not just say they love how protective you are of them? Your energy feels very grounding, protective, loving, honest. Yeah, they love you, pile number 1. Whoever this person is, they love you. They love you deeply. Okay. Do I want to give you more cards for you, sweetie? I feel like I'm gonna grab some angel cards because you feel like an angel. Okay, so let's see. You have self-respect and worthiness. Okay. What I'm seeing from this pile number one is that maybe this person in your life, they've seen you transform. They've seen you grow into the version of you that you are today, and that makes them believe that they can do so as well. So they see you as inspiration. Okay, and that's why that goes back down to the Pinterest board as well. So to you, they could be looking at you like how people look at Pinterest. You know what I mean? They go on there for inspiration, so they communicate with you for inspiration. They talk to you. They look at your life as an example that anything is possible. Okay, you've been through a lot, pile number one, and you still choose to put a smile on your face. Okay, and that's very inspirational to them. They love that about you. Okay, you don't let nothing stop you. Even if you're down for a minute, they watch how you get up and keep moving, keep going. You know what I mean? Like, you know, sometimes you'll allow yourself to wallow, and out of nowhere you'll get up and you'll have this inspiration, or you'll have the motivation to just do what you need to do. But you never stay stuck. You never stay stagnant, okay? They love that about you. All right, let's see. What do they love about my pile number ones? What do they love about my pile number ones? How do they feel about my pile number one, Spirit? How do they feel about my pile number ones? We have pink. We have self-care, compassion, simplification, and beauty. So they think that you're a very beautiful person, pile number one. And they can also tell that you really love yourself. And on here we say, I can. So they believe in your dreams. They believe in you. You are more than enough for them, just as you are. I know sometimes you can feel like you probably struggle with this feeling of needing to do more, you know, that's coming through. So I'm just going to share it, and they just need you to know that you are enough just as you are. The simple things that you do, even just a hug and a kiss or words of encouragement after they've had a long hard day, that's enough. You know what I mean? You don't need to be doing too much. They'll love you just how you are, just because of who you are on a soul level. Okay. They think that you're a very loving and compassionate person, and they deeply care about you. Okay, so those are my messages for you, my darling. If this did resonate, comment a candle emoji to let me know that this reading resonated with you. So I'm going to take this into the extended. It's going to be an extended on my Patreon for what are their 18 plus feelings for you. So how do they feel about you in bed? How do they feel about you sexually? Like, what turns them on about you? So if you're interested, that will be a audio reading available on my Patreon. Okay? So that link will be down below as well, guys. Down below you'll find PDF files to help you on your spiritual journey, as well as free guides as well. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hype this video if it did resonate with you. I love you guys, and I'll see you in your next reading. Alrighty, hi pile number two, welcome to your reading. So this is gonna be on how do they feel about you. Okay, so I was noticing at the top of my personal cards that I write, it says bills on auto pay. So how do they feel? Oh, and we have Taurus, money, oh my goodness, second house in Taurus, money, and then we have Earth Angel on the deck as well. These cards are very significant, so I'm just gonna put them on top because I feel like they're a part of your reading. However, pile number two, I feel like they feel like they want to spoil you and give you everything that you want. Okay, pile number two, you could have a very good placement in your finances. Okay, maybe you do have Taurus in the second house, or you are a Taurus. Okay, your partner is going to be here to serve and give you everything you want, okay? Pile number two, you're living a life that many dream of or many portray on social media to be having, but they're not really having. You know what I'm saying? Like, your man really do pay for stuff. Your partner really do be paying for you, paying your bills, taking care of you. Anything you want something from the store, they run out and they go get it, okay? How do they feel about you? Is that they're here to serve you. They literally feel like they're here to serve you. You have a partner that thrives in that masculine energy of wanting to provide for you. Okay, so stock up on self-care items, treat yourself. You deserve to be taken care of, babes. I feel like the more cards I keep pulling from my deck, the more this resonates with your reading. So they want to spoil you, pile number two. Okay, how do they feel about you? Is that they love to take care of you. They love how you look when you have all your self-care items, when you're being pampered. They love how you give off expensive and bougie. And I feel like this person feels like I got to make sure that this person stays in this energy, in this vibration, because it makes me feel good to know that my partner is this well taken care of. Okay, so you know, like, you're well groomed, you're well fed. Okay, you're loved all around. You're loved. Okay, let's get some tarot. Alrighty, how do they feel about my pile number 2, Spirit? How do they feel about my pile number 2s? How do they feel about my pile number 2s? Ooh. Okay, that card wanted to come out. What is that? 4 of Cups, huh? I feel like pile number 2, you feel like, I feel like they feel like you were a blessing that kind of snuck up on them. Okay, where it's like maybe they didn't really realize that you and them would end up being endgame. Okay, so maybe you guys started off as friends, or we started off as close friends. Somehow you turned into my girlfriend, or something like that. I don't really know the lyrics, but that's what's coming through. So maybe you guys were friends for a while, and they just didn't expect to have such a deep connection with you. So that's what's coming through. So maybe this person spent a long time getting to know you, pile number 2, and they fell in love with you. Okay, or maybe this is a friend that secretly has a crush on you, and they just constantly are spoiling you. So take what resonates. How do they feel about my pile number? How do they feel about my pile number 2s? Okay, can you clarify the 3 of Swords? Okay, can you clarify the 2 of Wands? Okay, so pile number 2, your partner feels like this person that's on your mind, they feel like they have to approach you with caution, or like slow and steady, because they don't really know how to read your mind. Okay, pile number 2, they don't really know what will set you off or what will give you the ick, because they've also watched you leave other people, whether this is platonic or romantic, simply because they messed up. Like, you're a no bullshit kind of person. You have high standards, and you expect other people to meet them because you can meet them yourself. Okay, so this person approaches you with caution and intention, because they want to make sure that they don't mess this up. So this could be somebody who's like eyeing you, who's a friend, or this could be somebody who's just taking notes based off of like the other connections you have in your life. Okay, says your spirit team never leaves your side, co-creates. So they also know how divinely strapped you are, pile number 2. Maybe they've seen what happens to your past lovers when they betray you or hurt you, so they're not really trying to like mess up in that way too as well. They believe in karma, and they don't want to experience that shit either. So that's coming through. How do they feel about my pile number 2s? How do they feel about my pile number 2, Spirit? They also think that you have the potential to break their heart as well, pile number 2. So that's like, you have a lot of power in your hands. That's what's coming through. How do they feel about pile number 2? See the Tower card. So they know that with you, you can like, you're not afraid to burn shit down and start over. You're not afraid of change, pile number 2. And because you have this level of freedom to you, they know that like they cannot take that freedom from you, pile number 2. So it's like, even though they're like doing all these things for you, yeah, you're grateful, but you know that at the end of the day, if they aren't in alignment with you, you'll still leave all of this behind. Some people will stay in relationships longer than they need to, simply because this person's paying their bills or taking care of them in a certain way. But I think this person really values you, because they know at the end of the day, you're going to choose yourself, regardless of the benefits that come with being with someone, because you cannot fake it. You cannot fake an orgasm. Okay, you cannot fake joy with a person, nor do you want to. You don't want to lose yourself in that way. You're very deeply connected to your soul, and this is how they see you. Okay, they value you. Okay, they know that you're not really wooed by material stuff, but you do like material stuff. Okay, but you're not wooed by it. It's not the end all be all. Okay, so how does this person feel about you? Oh, we have the World card. Okay. I feel like this person's entire world, pile number 2, they feel like being with you will open up doors for them. They're not really sure how, but they just believe that being around you and in your energy will also be a benefit to them. Okay. And this is not in a like opportunist kind of way, but they can feel you as a wish being granted. Okay. So that's how they feel about you. Okay. They see you as a blessing. How do they feel about my pile number 2s? We're the 3 of Wands. Yeah, okay. So they feel like they can grow with you, pile number 2. They feel like you have really good business ideas as well, so you are worth the investment. They could also like to buy you jewelry as well. They just love to spoil you. They love to invest in you. Pile number 2, you have really good daily routines and habits, and they really admire that about you. Like, you really do take care of yourself. So this could be my pile of people who, like, they exercise, they don't miss a day. They drink their water, they're hydrated, they eat vegetables. Like, it reflects in your body how well you take care of yourself, and anybody who can look at you can tell that you're a very healthy person and that you love yourself, so they have to come correct. You know what I mean? So you are worth the investment because you also showed yourself that you're worth the investment, and they can see that in you. You take care of yourself, so that's why you're not going to just settle for just anything. You know what I mean? This person has to feel aligned to be with you. How do they feel about you? They have the 3 of Cups. You feel very, so that I feel like this is definitely giving me friendship energy, so I'm just gonna stick with that. So you guys are friends to lovers, okay? Or maybe they're hoping to be your lover, okay? Okay, I feel like this card jumped. Let's see. 4 of Swords. Maybe you're thinking about it, pile number 2. Maybe you're not really sure if you want to be with this person. You're kind of considering it, but you're also weighing your options. You know what I mean? You're sleeping on it. You're sleeping on it. Okay. Maybe this person confessed to you, and you're just like, I need some time to think about it because you need to know if this is worth jeopardizing your friendship over. How does this person feel about pile number 2? How does whoa, Ross Clark? Okay, so we have the 7 of Wands and we have the Hermit card. So this person feels like you are the kind of person that likes your space. You're the kind of person that will always protect your energy no matter what. So they know that you won't lose sleep if like they leave your life. Does that make sense? And I think that's what makes you even more attractive. Part number 2 is that you really do love yourself. Like, you really love your own company. You love spending time alone. You're not afraid of things not working out because you embrace change. Okay, so that's how they see you, and I feel like they see you as a very like wise person. They love having conversations with you. I feel like you're very introspective, and you can also share with them how they can better their own life. So this is why they see you as an investment, because you almost, I don't want to say you complete them, but I feel like you add something to their life that they didn't have before. Okay, so that's coming through. Let's all right, let's grab I feel like I'm gonna grab some more cards, but I'm trying to think what cards to grab. Alright, since we got Earth Angel, let's grab from our Elemental Earth deck. Okay, I haven't used this deck in a minute too. Okay, let's see. How do they feel about my pile number 1s? How do they feel about my pile number 1s? Pile number 1, sorry. How do they feel about my pile number 2s? How do they feel about my pile number 2s? How do they feel about my pile number 2s, okay? How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you, pile number 2? Feel emotions, boundaries. I think that's the second time I've seen boundaries in your reading. Okay, so you have very healthy boundaries, and we have inner child play. Okay, so maybe you guys known each other from childhood. Okay, and they feel very validated by you, pile number 2, and they know that you have really healthy boundaries. Okay, I feel like you inspire them. They've watched you grown up from you were a kid till now, and you've really grown into yourself. Okay, you've really learned to embody your true self. Okay, and that's how they feel about you, and that's how they see you. They also think that you have a very beautiful voice as well. That's coming through. Your energy feels very calm, magical. Okay, they feel like they can be very silly and playful around you. All right, I think those are your messages, pile number 2, for how they feel about you. I feel like you're still making up your mind on whether or not you want to be with this person. So if this did resonate with you, comment a hummingbird. Comment a hummingbird emoji to let me know that this resonated with you. I'm going to take this to the extended, where we find out whether or not you should enter into this relationship. You know, this is just going to be advice from spirit. You can choose to take it or not take it, but I'm going to take this into the extended on my Patreon for advice on how to approach this relationship. Okay, so if you feel interested, that will be linked down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hype this video if it did resonate with you. I love you guys, and I'll see you in your next reading. Alrighty, hi pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. So this is going to be on how do they feel about you, the person on your mind, okay? So let's tap in and see how do they feel about my pile number 3s. Okay, how do they feel about my pile number 3s? I'm laughing because I heard that you're a no bullshit kind of person, okay? Like, you definitely are not full of foolishness, pile number 3. They love your snarkiness. They love how honest and straightforward you are. Okay, they love the way that you speak. They love the way that, like, if you tell a story, pile number 3, that's definitely how it went down, and that's exactly what you said to that person. Okay, they love how you stand up for yourself and others. Okay, you feel very real to them. Okay, down to earth. Okay, that's coming through. All right, let's see. How do they feel about pile number 3? How do they feel about pile number 3? Ooh, they have the King of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. Hello? Sweetie, who are you? Okay. How do they... Okay. The Star card. Pile number 3. Who are you? Who are you? Okay, because I feel like this person feels like you are going to be somebody. Or you are somebody. Okay, you give off celebrity energy. Star quality. You just give off this, like, this shine, this light to you. Okay, when you enter into a room, people automatically assume that you have a social media account. Okay, so that's coming through, and I feel like this person feels that you are very special. Okay, they love being around you. You make them feel very happy, secure. They feel like they can have a family with you, start a family with you. Okay, you quench their thirst. Okay, so I feel like when you're around, they definitely feel like they can make a lot of, like, comments flirting with you. Okay, so they love to flirt with you, pile number 3. Okay, the 9 of Swords. I feel like I need spirit to clarify the 9 of Swords. Okay, so this person could be in the beginning stages of talking to you. So maybe this is like a situationship, or like maybe this is like a just now, you guys are just now starting to date, seeing where things go, but they have anxiety around you actually, like, choosing them. Okay, pile number 3. The 8 of Pentacles. They know that you have very high standards, pile number 3. And I feel like they wonder if, like, you'll choose them, okay? But you do feel like a dream come true, pile number 3 to them, okay? They love being with you. I think they're getting ready to ask you out, okay? Or if they have not already, you know what I mean, they're getting ready to ask you out. How do they feel about pile number 3? Why are they trying to keep that hidden? Hello? So the high priestess fell out. Okay. I feel like maybe they also don't know. Let's see. Okay. So I feel like the reason why their intentions could be a little bit hidden for you, pile number 3, is that this is in the beginning stages. So they're not sure if this is gonna be like the best thing that ever happened to them or the worst thing that ever happened to them. You know what I mean? In terms of like this person's giving me the energy that like they're afraid to get their heart broken. They're afraid to really just fully step out and be embraced by you. And I feel like this is also why you have your doubts, because you're like, is this person gonna be 101% themselves? And I feel like just communicate that to them, that that's exactly what you're looking for. You know what I mean? You don't like people who mask, okay? You want to actually get to know them and see them for who they are. And I feel like you can do this by simply just continuing to be yourself, pile number 3, because the thing is about your energy, you motivate people to want to be as real as possible because they see you do it. Okay, like if you're the type of person to say that, actually, you know, when I go out with so and so, I'm gonna make sure that I don't engage in their energy. You know what I mean? Like a simple hello to be polite, but then you're gonna keep it moving, keep it pushing. Okay, when you do see that person, you're gonna move with that same energy. You're not gonna be all up in their face, laughing and doing whatever. So people admire that about you, and this person that's on your mind, they admire that about you as well. Okay, they notice that you're not afraid of conflict. You're not afraid of confrontation, as long as it's protecting your own peace. Okay, you go with your intuition. You're very tapped in with your higher self. You're gonna choose that route over foolish games, bullshit games. Okay, so how they feel about you is that you're really down to earth, pile number 2. You pile number 2, pile number 3, you feel like a wish come true. They love your style as well. Pile number 3, it's very cutesy, it's very adorable. I feel like they just love the way that you your dry sarcasm as well, as what I'm hearing. Pile number 3, you have very dry sarcasm. They love that about you. They love your big beautiful eyes as well. They feel like being with you will always, like, they don't have to guess as to how you feel about them. Like you're pretty straightforward. You wear your heart on your sleeve, pile number 3. Okay, if somebody does something you don't like, you're gonna communicate that. They love that about you. Okay, they don't have to read your mind. Okay, like if so and so does this, you're gonna be like, listen, I didn't like that, don't do that again. Okay, they love that about you because it feels like they can turn their brain off. So we have the Queen of Pentacles and we have the Tower card. Interesting. I feel like pile number 3, this person wants to provide for you, but I feel like they could also be moving in a fast-paced energy, and you're not really sure if that's what you need right now. And it's so funny because I'm looking at the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and you don't like something that's fast-paced. So maybe communicating to this person that, okay, slow down, I'm gonna need you to slow down a bit. You know what I mean? This just could be how they operate. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like even their like zodiac placements can really tell you why they move the way that they do. You know what I mean? They have a lot of like, I need this now, or I'm gonna make this decision right now. And maybe you're wondering if whether or not that's for you. And I know this reading is like about them and how they feel about you, but it's like, babes, your energy is very strong, and I feel like at the end of the day, whatever you want is how things are gonna go. So this person feels like they're very open to letting you lead. Okay, I don't know if that's something that you're into, but like that's the energy you give off. So I feel like this person would be a good match for you simply because they're open to that kind of energy that you bring to the table. Okay, they love everything snarky about you, pile number 3. They love your beauty mark as well. You guys could have one on your cheek, okay, or somewhere on your face where they really admire that about you. Oh my god. I heard that you guys be watching some certain shows. Maybe this is like an anime or something like that you be watching, and they be watching you watch it and they're like, oh my god, like I can't believe she's into that type of stuff. Okay, so that's coming through. So they like your hobbies, the things that you're into. Pile number three, I think they just think that you're a very unique person, a dime a dozen, okay? I just get the energy that they want you, and I think at the end of the day, it's up to you to make that decision whether or not you want them to. So if you're looking for confirmation if whether or not they're into you, they are. And you know, I feel like you kind of struggle with whether or not people like your personality, pile number three, because you're very honest and just very transparent, you know what I mean? And people don't really like that. You know, society has these rules where we kind of have to water ourselves down in order to be more digestible, but you're not planning on being digestible for anybody. And this person loves that about you, okay? So be open, be yourself, okay? That's the best thing that I can say to you, pile number three. They want you to be open, be yourself. They love the outfits that you be putting on, pile number three. Like, I feel like wherever you go, you put on that shit. Even to the gym, you just be dressing up, you look cute, you look adorable. You look like a princess, okay? That's how they see you, is like a princess. Interesting. Let's get some more of my cards. How do they feel about pile number three, Spirit? Twilight. Okay. Maybe you like very like old movies, okay? That's what's coming through. Or you could just be like very much like a fangirl for the things that you like, okay? That's how they see you. You could have like a lot of merch for the things that you're into. Rearrange your room and switch things up, okay? How do they feel about you? Pile number three, you're not afraid of change. You are able to, I feel like you also like, you'll change your aesthetic, you'll change your hairstyle to fit your mood, whatever season you're into, you're growing through. It doesn't matter. I feel like with you, they expect the unexpected. Okay, so that's what's coming through. We have stop dimming your light to make others feel comfortable. So how do they feel about you, pile number three? Is that you're not going to stop to make everybody else feel better. As long as you feel good, you're good. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to dim your light to make other people feel better. Okay, you have no problem with making people feel good, but not at your own expense, okay? And they love that about you. We have nature. Go outside, ground your energy, connect with yourself, connect with spirit. So they could see you as a very earth girl vibe, you know what I mean? You love time out in nature. They love that about you. Maybe you're always going on your nature walks with your cute headphones. They love that about you. Like, they love your hobbies. Okay, I think I said that before, but that's coming through. We have lack. If you're experiencing lack, try practicing gratitude. This will shift your energy from lack into abundance. So what they really love about you, pile number three, is how you're always constantly practicing the gratitude, the things that you're grateful for. You don't sit in an energy that doesn't make you feel good. So if you feel something is off, how you're gonna alchemize it. Like, they see you as a very spiritual person. Okay, that's coming through. And we have you are evolving, rebirth, butterfly transformation, and letting go. Can we like get into that? And then we have crown chakra activation. So I'm gonna just keep those cards. But pile number three, this person really likes you, and I think that they think that you are gonna constantly be growing and evolving. Pile number three, something that they really also love about you is that your ability to kind of just get things done. You know what I mean? Like, you really do manifest. You know what I mean? Like, it's not hard for you. And I feel like sometimes you could be your biggest critic. And this person coming into your life, I feel like they're gonna help ground you, but in a way where it's like, instead of you looking to the future, you're living more presently, and you're also having more fun in the present moment as well. Okay, so those are my messages for you, pile number three, on how do they feel about you. So those are my messages for you, pile number three. If this did resonate, comment a star emoji to let me know that this resonated with you. I love you guys. Down below, you'll find PDF files to help you on your spiritual journey, as well as free guides as well. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hype this video if it did resonate with you. Alrighty, pile number three. So we are going to go over to Patreon to see what are their 18 plus feelings for you. If you feel called to that reading, the link will be down below in the description box. I love you guys, and I'll see you in your next reading.